Thank you for joining us today. Today we will be discussing Microsoft Office products. This is the first of 4 sessions focusing on the Office suite, everything from Word, Outlook, PowerPoint, Excel. Today we will cover as much as possible, but our primary focus will be Microsoft Word. We will focus on some of the latest tips and tricks, as well as some of the newest features available in Word. Before we begin, let's learn more about Opal Business Solutions. Opal has approximately 20 team members with a wide variety of technical expertise and certifications. Opal is also a Silver Enterprise Partner and CSP with Microsoft. Opal strives hard to serve as an extension of your team, helping you to design and deliver technology solutions to help you anticipate and overcome business challenges. With 2 offices on the East Coast, Opal provides quick and reliable products and services throughout the United States. Opal is able to provide one-stop for your technology needs. Whether looking for enterprise-level hardware, SMB equipment, or even certified pre-owned, Opal can provide the equipment to meet your needs. Opal also provides CSP licensing on Microsoft applications, while also customizing any software to meet your organization's needs. Finally, Opal's network services team provides the expertise and knowledge to pull all of this together and design, upgrade, and support your entire infrastructure. With Opal's team monitoring and maintaining your network, you will have the latest security protection and meet the industry-verified compliances needed. Without further delay, my name is Jay Hess. I will be doing the presentation today, and I'm Vice President of Opal Business Solutions. Let's begin our presentation, since many of you are probably anxious to learn about the different tips, tricks, and features available within Microsoft Word. Once again, keep in mind we are just scratching the surface on what is available within Microsoft Word, and we're going to focus on some of the latest features as well as some of the more popular features that have been available for a while. So let's start with some of the latest features and tips available in Word. What do you do if your hands are full? So this is no longer a problem, as Word now has the capability to read your document back to you. When your hands are full, you can have Word read important step-by-step instructions, such as how to perform surgery correctly. To access this feature in Word, you open a document and select Review, then Read Aloud. In Outlook, you can do the same thing, select the message, click Home, and read aloud. So this functionality is available for both Outlook as well as within Word itself. The next topic is collaboration. Imagine a world where you no longer have to send files back and forth. Word provides you real-time co-authoring capabilities. When someone shares a Word document with you, the email you receive includes a link that opens the document in your web browser. In Word Online, you select Edit Document and Edit in Browser. If anyone else is working on the document, you'll see their presence and the changes they're making in real time. We call this co-authoring or essentially real-time collaboration. From here, if you'd rather work in your Word app locally, you can select Edit in Word instead of Edit in Word Online. So near the top of the window, you'll see Edit in Word. When your changes are made, they're automatically saved for others to see when you've entered those. This is also the same functionality available in Excel and PowerPoint. You're able to get faster results and improve collaboration by working within the collaborative tools available within Microsoft Office. Let's talk a little bit about making your documents available to everyone so that they're easy to use and easy to read. This is what Microsoft calls the accessibility checker. This will tell you if your messages and documents can be read by people of all abilities. To access this functionality, you want to open your email message or file, select Review, select Check Accessibility. Then you'll be able to review the results it tells you and make any necessary changes. This is available in all of your Office applications. So that would include your PowerPoint, your Excel, Word, Outlook, and so forth, Notes, and even further on. This way you can ensure that everybody can read and easily edit your documents that you have crafted. Speaking of documents, we're going to talk about the capability of dictation. More and more people are walking around talking into their mobile devices saying, "Hey Siri, Google, hey Alexa," whatever it might be. And it pulls up whatever they need right then and there. You might even utilize talk to text these days, where you're talking and you're creating your text message. A lot of people do it in their cars. Well, since we're able to talk faster than we type, wouldn't it be ideal if we could technically speak to create our documents? Microsoft has this covered. If you have a microphone, all you have to do is download the add-in from Microsoft and then click Dictate and watch how Word, Outlook, PowerPoint, or OneNote for Windows 10 will type while you're talking. To get this add-in, you just simply go to the Microsoft Store, download the app, and it will download to your machine. From there, as I mentioned, just click the dictation tab and you can start speaking. The next topic is one that is going to take a little bit of time, and it's probably one of the most unique features: Resume Assistant. Resume Assistant is a joint venture between Microsoft and LinkedIn. This venture has to be turned on, though, this functionality. So in order to do that, the first step is make sure that functionality is turned on in Word. You would go to File, Options, General, and then Show LinkedIn Features in My Office Applications. Now, if it's already turned on, you can manually turn on Resume Assistant within Word, but the easiest way to launch Word once it's turned on is to open a document from within Word and then select an existing resume template. If you do that, Resume Assistant should launch in the sidebar to the right. That's what you'll see there. If you have an existing resume, just open it within Word. Resume Assistant should be smart enough to realize that you've opened a resume and it will display the sidebar. Otherwise, if it doesn't open automatically, you can launch it manually. You can do so by going to Review, Resume Assistant. Now, the first time you do this, you will see, as you see on your screen, the Get Started pane. So you would need to click that. Otherwise, it will open right where you left off, ready to accept information from you. And what do I mean by information? Well, Resume Assistant provides you with real work experience examples, the top skills and jobs for any given role. So you can target your resume and land your perfect job. So all you need to do is type the role or job you want to see, and you see examples. So for instance, if I'm looking for a senior brand manager, I can go ahead and it will show me senior brand managers, and I will be able to see and review the skills, the information, real-world examples that people are asking for in the industry today in order to help find these jobs. You use this information to help craft your resume to meet the skills and experience that employers are looking for today. When you're ready and you've taken all of that information from the examples that you've seen, all you have to do is, on those jobs that have come up and have been pulled in to the resume assistant, click on the job. Click on the job you've been using as an example, and now you can go ahead and submit your resume right there through Word to that particular job posting. Everything's done from within Resume Assistant. So go ahead, take that next step in your career and utilize Resume Assistant those are some of the more recent features that have become available within Word. Some of the more standard features that are available and have been around for a while that are a little more basic in information, we're going to cover some of those today. The first one being clip art. How do you add images, documents, and so forth into the document you're creating? Well, adding pictures and so forth has been around for a while, as we know, but the capability to add the pictures or clip art now has an online twist. There's no need to open your browser, go search for clip art, your pictures, any type of images, save it to your computer, upload it back in. You can still do that, don't get me wrong. There's a much easier way to do that. With your cursor where you want the picture in your document, just go to the Insert tab, as you can see on the screen, and select Online Pictures. Search for a picture, so type in whatever you're looking for. As you can see, it comes up with some samples just by default, apple or airplane, animals, apple, balloons, baseball. But type whatever you're looking for, the words right underneath Online Pictures. It will automatically start searching for the images that meet your criteria. When you find a picture you like, select it and click Insert. You no longer have to leave Word to search online. Please be aware that the search engine that it is using is Bing, not Google. So your the search engine results are going to be slightly different than what you might be used to if you were to search this through Google. But nonetheless, you should find everything or anything that you need just by doing your search from within Word and utilizing Online Pictures. Another element, as I was trying to create this presentation, that I thought of was word count. I can remember sitting in high school having to write 500-word essays, 1,000-word essays, whatever it might be, and it was so tedious to count how many words are in the essay. Obviously, I'm dating myself now by letting everybody know that I didn't just have a computer or something to utilize in high school that would automatically count for me. But I always had to sit there, count each word, write another couple lines, and then redo it again, always hoping to get just enough words before having to count all over again. And if I was smart, I probably would have put a little number after each of my last counts so that I could just continue on, but I seem to always forget to do that. Word takes care of this for you now. Word keeps count of your words and your characters too. To see how many words are in your document, you check the status bar at the bottom of the window. As you can see, the document that I had typed in there, in this particular document, I had one word. It shows it right there. If you want to know how many words are in a portion of your document, just highlight that section of your document. Highlight that paragraph, that chapter, whatever it might be. And you'll see the word count change into the status bar to only focus on those that you've highlighted. If you want to see the number of characters, lines, paragraphs, and other information, actually click on the word count in the status bar. that's going to open the detailed word count window that you see there. And you can see how many pages you've created, the words, the characters, with no spaces, with spaces, paragraphs, lines, and so forth. As you can see, you can exclude text boxes, footnotes, endnotes, and so forth if you'd like to. That way you don't pull in your annotations. You're strictly focused on your content. As you can see, Word is so much more than just a document creation tool for typing. Word doesn't just suggest ways to strengthen your writing. It gives you the reasons why. I know that sounds odd, right? So not only are the tools and the capabilities that are built within the system making your writing stronger, but it's going to give you reasons why it's making suggestions or why it's making changes. In order to do that, we'll use a basic example. Right-click on any word with red or blue underlines. As you can see here, I went ahead and I was typing the word bomb, but I went ahead and misspelled it. And it comes up, it's underlined in red. I just right-click on that word, and it will show me the issue that word found. So here, it gives me a suggestion. Am I trying to spell bomb, boom, booms? And it tells me that information. I can go ahead, pick the alternative, or choose to ignore its suggestions if I'd like to. But I can also click the See More, and that gives me the capability to learn why behind the suggestion. In other words, why is it telling me to make these changes? What happened? What did it suggest? What's the parameters? What calculations is it using to go ahead and make those suggestions? So not only does it give me suggestions, but it helps to explain why. And it's more so helpful not necessarily with the spelling mistakes, but with grammar mistakes that highlight in blue, punctuation, things like that. So as you can see, Microsoft Word is always continuously growing, trying to make and create ways for you to be a stronger writer and create stronger documents. I could sit here for hours and go through all the features within Word, but what we've tried to do is focus on the newest features and functionality that are available today, some of the ones that most people use. Obviously, we didn't cover some of the easy ones like copying and pasting text. So if you highlight text, you can do a Control-C. That will copy it and then find where you want to move and paste it in there by doing Control-V. Those are some of the things that are also available. But if you'd like to learn more, find out more, we'll be glad to reach out to you, your team, and provide this information in training sessions. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and read any questions and so forth that may have come through on the chat. If you have any additional questions right now, go ahead and post those in the right-hand corner chat box, and I'll be glad to answer those. I'll see if any of these have been addressed or need addressed. I think some of these, somebody asked me how you copy and paste. I just mentioned you can highlight it, you can right-click it and right-click the text and select copy, and then do the same thing, find a place for it, right-click with your mouse, choose from the menu and select paste. Or the shortcuts are to highlight the text, use Control-C for copy, and then Control-V to paste. Okay, I don't see any other questions at this time. So at this time, I'd like to thank everybody and remind you to look for our monthly newsletter that's sent the fourth week of the month, as well as our Microsoft emails sent the first week of the month in order to keep updated on the latest tips and features. Thank you again for your time, and please remember to look for this video and others on the Opal YouTube channel, and we really appreciate you taking your time to spend with us today.